need a tape on it. Because you know tightness.
Yeah. Completely exposed the
Yeah. Feeding all this.
Yep, that's good. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off with external rotators. What are my external rotators of the shoulder? Good. So your patient is gonna be long-sitted, just like so, exposed appropriately. Let's have you, I don't know if the camera, Doctor, oh yeah, is that, we'll have you turn that way with your legs kind of up propped. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So normally the legs would be over, but just for camera purposes, she's going to be long sitting. Yes?
What is this for again?
External rotators. Yeah, MMT external rotators. Okay. So for the test, what we're going to have, I'm sorry, what is your name? Michelle. Michelle. What we're going to have Michelle do, I'm going to have her bring her elbow, we're gonna have her arm at 90 degrees, and we're gonna in a neutral position for her forearm, and we're gonna bring her forearm out to the side, away from her belly, and then we're gonna have her do that on her own. Can you go ahead and do that? Any pain or discomfort?
No.
Good. So now what we're gonna do, my line of force, I'm gonna be next here, I don't know if you guys can see. My contact is gonna be on the dorsal aspect of the patient's forearm, and my stabilizing hand is going to be at the elbow. Okay, so what I'm going to have her do, I'm going to explain to my patient, I want you to go ahead and hold to let me move you, and I'm going to apply my force into internal rotation so she can activate her external rotators. Okay, so hold to let me move you, remember to breathe. Good. So you notice I'm not applying contact right at the wrist. You never want to apply force right at the joint line. So you just want to be a little bit more proximal to the wrist joint. Okay? Any questions on that?
No.
And I was unable to break her, so we'll say 5 out of 5. Yes?
Would you ever put like a towel underneath their arm in this position?
I was going to say not seated, but I am going to show you this the test in a prone position, and you will have a towel. So with them seated, you would not need a towel. Okay? So now we're going to do internal rotation, so same concept, but your contact is going to be on the flexor aspect or the volar aspect. So stabilizing hand still at the elbow. And let's go through the whole thing again. So patient's going to move her forearm towards her belly. And go ahead and do that on your own. Any pain or discomfort?
Nope.
Good. So we're going to stay there, and then my contact is going to be bringing her into external rotation, so she's activating her internal rotators. Okay? So I'm going to hold here, hold to let me move you, remember to breathe. Unable to break her, and 5 out of 5. Okay? So, question?
Brady was clapping.
Okay. So now we're going to do this testing position prone. So this is going to be kind of another way to do this test. So I'm going to have you lay on your belly with your head that way. And then I do need a towel.
There's one right there on the other side.
Oh, whoops. Your belly.
Oh, my belly, sorry.
Perfect. So then you're going to scooch this way. Yeah. Let me get my stool so you guys can see. Okay. Sorry. So arm is going to come down here, and this is where the towel roll will come into effect. So I'm going to kind of place this here. Go ahead and scoot that way, just a tad. Yeah, there you go. Let me roll this a little bit better. Good. Okay, so we're going to do external rotators first, prone position. So what we're going to do, we're going to have our patient, you're going to stabilize here, and you're going to ask your patient to bring her arm up towards the ceiling and then back down. Can you go ahead and do that on your own? Any pain or discomfort?
No.
Good. So now we're going to bring her back into the testing position. I'm going to come in front with the camera. I'm going to stabilize here at the scapula, and I'm going to push down into internal rotation. So she's activating her external rotators. Hold to let me move you. Remember to breathe. Any pain or discomfort? No. Good. So now go ahead and relax. Now we're going to do the same thing, but for internal rotators. So we're going to have her, you can tell her to bring her palm up towards the ceiling. So we're gonna bring her palm up towards the ceiling and back down. Go ahead and do that on your own. And back down. Good. So now we're gonna bring her into testing position. Hold there. Okay, so I'm gonna push into external rotation, so she's activating her internal rotators. So hold, don't let me move you. Remember to breathe. And relax. Any pain?
No.
Okay, so I was able to break her in that position, so I'd say that's about a 4. This testing position is much harder than seated, so you guys can figure that out too. You can try it out. What are some compensations that you wanna look out for? Either in sitting or prone. Yep, good. Yep, so trying to recruit any other muscles, moving neck, moving trunk, just to try and help out to get more muscle activation other than the rotators. Any questions? Yes.
So when we were testing earlier, she had internal rotation pain,
Uh-huh.
just actively.
Uh-huh.
So if that were to happen in person, and they did say they had pain during active range of motion, like what do we do then?
I could do the other side.
Well,
Because you don't want
mean
to.
clinically or during the test?
During the practical.
Oh,
During the practical, then we'll show you the other.
yeah.
side.
Yeah.